Parenting. 26 hit dice. Paladins. Morning, sleepyhead. Sure. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes. So get up. Fine. Ugh. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? I'm excited to beef up my skills. Do you think there'll be any grills there? I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success. Or grill some hot snake tips. Whichever, both. You like asparagus, kids? Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. What? No, you don't... fucking kids today. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early. Just because you said that, and it's going to be awkward as hell. I head out the door, and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I am a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogu wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and small adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down next to a table, on the table, next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, his arms wide open. Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Muffy, my eldest. Hi. Oh. This is Buffy, and this is Sinclair.
Hey.
Come and play with us, Danny.
Yeah. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Lucifer. Wait, where is he? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no. Fuck, it's the vampire from the other night. I make the sign of the cross.
Oh.
And how could I forget my lovely wife, Vlad Tepes? I mean, Mary. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Dadam, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you for the first time that you never hit on me and tried for sex earlier. Yeah, hello, Mary. My name is Dadam. I am Dad. Charmed. Well, I have to turn into a bat now. Mary leaves. Oh, God. This is awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. I wonder if they're both trying to fuck me. So, my theory here, obviously, everybody's picked up on this. Mary is not only a vampire, but she's Joseph's beard. They have this perfect little family, and I'm pretty sure he's a big gay. You know how I can tell? Because he's in a video game where men date each other. Video game outed him. Sorry, Joseph. Alternately, Joseph is his blood-drinking ghoul servant. Either one.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Sup, Solarian? Welcome back. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. The guys that I know. All my guys. My guy friends. They could be poly, but I really fucking doubt that I don't think this game is that. Hey, Dadum, have you met Brian yet?
Okay.
Hey, Brian, come over here for a second. Hello, Brian. A man in a loud Hawaiian shirt jogs up to me. I love him. I just want him to pick me up and cuddle me against his body. Look at him. Ah. Papa. Papa. Hey. Brian, this is Dadum. He just moved into the neighborhood. Hello.
Hey.
Well, pleased to meet you. Put her there.
Oh, Kirk Douglas.
I love how everybody has their own little, like his is Kirk Douglas and his was Lawrence of Arabia. Oh, Kirk Douglas. Brian pulls me into a handshake, engulfing my hand in a vice-like grip. I let out a small squeak after my hand bones have been ground to dust.
Aha!
Not much of a handshake guy, huh? I guess I'm more of a hugger.
Hey.
Which house did you move into? The ranch-style one in the cul-de-sac?
Hey.
Oh, that one's just like mine, but smaller. Kind of hurts. Is he trying to one-up me, or... My instinctive dad competitiveness kicks into gear. I'm happy there. Got no worries about its size, as long as me and my daughter are happy. You know what they say, it's not the size that counts, it's how many kids you can stuff into it. Let's try that again. It's not what they say about it's the size. Jesus, your hand, buddy. You fuck.
Hey.
Huh. Well put. Let me introduce you to my daughter. A kid peeks out. Oh, she's so cute too. Ah, little freckle fam. A kid peeks out from behind Brian. This is Daisy. Hello. Hi. What grade are you in? 5th grade. Where I'm from, we call that grade 5. We're actually trying to get her to skip 6th grade, not to brag, but she's pretty smart. Also, I'm an amorphous mass that can just merge with myself. I can take any shape I want. You want to see me turn into a sailboat? Blow, here we go. Not to brag. That's exactly what bragging is. My also daughter's smart, am too. Huh? Dad. Thanks. Well, I'll be around the party if you feel like saying hey later. You got it. Amanda and I mill around to try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Oh, Math Squad, can we have a barbecue? Please? I just want to have a barbecue with all of you in someone's backyard. And maybe there's a pool. And someone can play lawn bowling with me. Does anyone know how to bocce? And I can put on some rap music, and I can drink a little bit too much, and I can get obsessed over what music we're playing. And someone else can be like, Adam, don't worry about it. I'll be like, no, listen, we have to play the Wu-Tang tracks in historically consecutive order. It's important. It's important. And I'll put on some, like, not very party song that no one really likes, and everyone's going to laugh. They'll be like, oh, that Adam. And then I'll sit down, and we'll talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and we'll all have a real great time. You're all invited. Come to my imaginary fictional barbecue, everybody. I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to do pleasantries. Dad. They're gonna talk about weather. Literally me. Aww. Go, do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's a bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Oh, stabbed in the heart. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista? Capital B? Oh, it's a Final Fantasy XII barista. Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? That guy who kept trying to one-up me. Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Isn't that Craig? Isn't that Alexander Hamilton? Isn't that Carl Sagan? Like just everyone. Isn't everyone here? Let's go talk to Robert and Brian. Oh, my two fave dads. Top dad. I mean, one of them's probably a... I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I didn't think I want to deal with being one-up by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Airheaded Angel, you have to help me. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shit. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey. Pops. Double P. Pops 1 and Pops 2. Dad'em, how the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you'll betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the old 50-inch in there. The old 50-inch TV. Game looks great in high definition. Oh boy. Dad'em, have you met Robert yet? Yes, we have met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it, Brian. Hey. See? And hey, it's great she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Chip off the old blockerino. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have a... Wait, what happened last time? Oh. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. All of a sudden, Widowmaker's all over us. Johnny Boy pops his ult, but gets knocked down when the rope bridge snaps. You could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming, crying for his mama. Genji's nowhere to be found. Mercy's disconnected. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now nobody's on the objective. I got a fireman carry a 6 foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I ever been in. I'm shouting, I need healing as loud as I can, but there's nobody to hear me. There were moments during those last 2 days where all I could think about was leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. Damn. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. Hey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. I miss that kid. And that flip-flop. Oh, fuck. Or am I kidding? I don't know. I'm unpredictable. I'm gonna get drunk and then have sex with somebody in a kiddie pool. Brian and I tense up again. No, I'm kidding this time. I'm just fucking with you. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy's holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get out this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the door. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Oh, they're LARPing. My kid, she's teaching her how to LARP. She's working on her own little parlor LARP up at that trucker show. Don't even worry about it. Then hit the brake, I guess. Then we'll get out of the truck. Good fictional positioning, kid. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Make a survival check. I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. You must be of evil alignment. I like that. Although, I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you.
You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. I ate a man. 3 times. If you know what I mean. Sex. Sex is what I mean.
Hey.
Wait a second. How are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best. Especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Oh yeah. It's such quality reality TV.
Welcome home.
I think Solidex produced that episode.
I don't watch a whole lot of television. I don't watch a lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries.
All right, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland of
Winnipeg.
But there's a whole table of food right over... Daisy, it's a fucking game. We're playing pretend. Pay attention. We're never gonna win in any this way. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms. Oh, fuck. Amanda, give me some gummy worms. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire, because we're playing pretend?
All right.
Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple.
Hey.
Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids.
Ah.
That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. Right, okay, fair. She's 10. Just cut that ship from the record. Sink it. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, there it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have the habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Oh, boy. Kids, right? You gotta love them. You're required to, by law. But you know what I say? Fuck the police.
I hear that.
Ah.
Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is kind of rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. All right, let's go talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem so busy talking they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. All the dads of color in one place. I'm going to listen in on these smart, hot dads. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. Well, you're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say that one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. If I showed you a Matisse, then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? Nice. Bro, I'm so lost right now. Oh, no, that's not him saying it. It's me. I'm so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over at Craig, who returns it. Well, sure, you could say the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. Fuck. Art is dead. We call this the Alessandra approach to winning an argument. Listen, you guys can navel gaze all you want about art and periods, but real art died long before we were born, before the original masters picked up their brushes, before Prometheus received art from the god. Everything we do on this planet is born of a fear of death. Art is just a way for humans to try to live forever. But it doesn't matter. Nothing fucking matters. One day it'll all be dust. This game was written for me. Thank you. Thank you, makers of this game, for capturing me and putting me in your video game. I'll send you the bill. Everyone stares at me. Anyway. We were just discussing the importance of context when we talked about artwork. My favorite artist is Quad Zero. Listen, all I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better. Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism? Man, that is all way above my head.
Huh? Me too.
Oh.
It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that is awesome.
Oh.
Just 1 minute about that. LJ Star, Slime73, welcome back. Hugo, please.
Hey.
Sorry, I get really fired up about art stuff. Dadam, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly.
Hey.
Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. Ah! She's so cute! What the fuck? What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Hey.
Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. No, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Hey.
Hey, Dadam, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita.
Huh.
Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend, and you remember your English teacher?
Hey.
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Ah.
Yes. You're still going to get me that overdue term paper.
Ugh.
Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. Pow. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
What?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
What?
Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Get the fuck out of here. Get out. Are you fucking kidding me? Ernest Hemingway Vega. You know, I was thinking about dating you. This is me scratching your ass off the list. Nope. You're fired. That's a one-way ticket out of Sextown, buddy. Sorry. That's how it goes. Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. No. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette, then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Oh.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue he had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. He was burned down half the yard. And the barbecue he had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it's spread onto my lawn and burned half of my yard, too.
I don't know.
Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. We gotta look at him. Hey, everybody, sorry about that. Adam, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. So, Ernest, I hear you tried to burn down Joseph? Good move, kid. In my neighborhood, we eat the rich. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter. Ernest. Okay, fine. I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you're just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? Tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest. Yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. Yeah, you want to be chaotic good dad, but you have to be lawful evil dad. I totally understand. See, this one time in this campaign, I had this PC who... What's everybody staring at? Never mind. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? Look at you, you fucking flower crown wearing fucking barista purple shirt cool dad motherfucker. Tattoo fucking paisley. Get the fuck out of here. Anybody that cool, you're... Shut up.
Oh.
See, that right there, you can't say that.
I don't know.
My kids think I'm cool. All right, Millhouse. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be cool dads?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we become the machine we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18, and she still thinks I'm cool. I'm still killing in the name of... So, Matt, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda! Amanda! Amanda, I'm cool, right? Your big old dad's a cool guy. Yeah. Yeah, girl. Get it. Don't smoke. He's a smoker. Don't talk to him. Dad's on parade. Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh, no.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it is important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It's just, it doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Rally around the family with a pocket full of dads. Rally around the family. I know things about the Spanish Civil War. Have you guys heard about my friend Che Guevara? Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. I like it both ways, Matt. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time where it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Dadam. Go, meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I know this really good joke, guys. All right, so a Ventru and a Toreador walk into a bar. So, I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. Real talk, my literal house, the house I am in right now, the place in which I am doing this stream is black. Seriously, I shit you not, my house is black. It's definitely an interesting choice.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Dadum, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman of the night to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey! Hey, Amanda! Amanda! Are you a goth, Amanda? Hey! Your dad, it's... Your dad over here! Amanda! Amanda! It's Papa! Papa! Pops! It's your big daddy! Papa Bear! Yeah, hi! Are you a goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings, Dad. Bats are cool, though. Pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thank you for putting this on. It has been so nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming.
Aye.
Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth?
Oh.
That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda.
Oh.
Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy.
Ah.
My, do you know how to treat a lady?
What?
Hello, Amanda.
Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Oh my god, do I have a doubler on my thing? Let me try it. Oh my god, I do.
Hey.
Hey.
Won't you come play with us? Come and play with us, Amanda. Forever and ever and ever.
Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. Oh shit! The predator in them kicks in! The Rotrek! They have to fight! Maybe they're in the same clan.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She take another sip of her wine. Where's Crash? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth.
Grave dirt.
Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my 5th. This uterus has seen a rodeo or 2. Giddy up, uterus. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes with her wine and wanders off. Of course! Of course that's his kid! Ah, fuck! Just dropping those bombs. Ave Kaiser. Ah, Lucian, have I introduced you to Daddum yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. Whee! I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Daddum is at least 2 generations older than you. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger? Sir. Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as blood lappers. Dad.
Hey.
That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Huh, is that a tattoo? Yep. I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
Oh, my.
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty... Oh, fuck. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Fucking sick devil tattoo, bruh. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight in the court of the devil, you see. Man, Joseph is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. Wonder what he did before preaching. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets his patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time with my hands on a wiener? I mean, in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties, perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Daddum, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable.
Dude!
I try to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Fuck both of you, and your dad puns.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality among him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? Boom, boom, boom. Combo! I've never seen him make a mistake.
Hey!
Ultra kill! Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please! Stop! No, you're killing me!
Yeah.
Alright, guys, the food's ready. Please, form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kind of nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Now, which one of us do you want to fuck? Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. But hopefully not killing as a babysit. Listen, never mind. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? It's like Grindr, but for dads. Dad Book? Ooh. Metal Gear? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, it's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. No! No kids on Dad Book! Nope! Sorry! Stay away from Dad Book! The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. I got a dad achievement. You can't see it, but I got achievement. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. Now I just need to get one of those hot dads in me. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, it's not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, if you're always looking for the silver lining, the silver linings get you through the other side. We ate rockin' Bergs today, and it was good. Did I ever tell you about Dad's old buddy Berg? Grinder for dads. It's called Grinder. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit him up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works.
Our illustrious champion.
My favorite robot son! Welcome back, Adam Kobolbot. My tiny boy. My robot boy. I have a good feeling about this place. A feeling in my junk. Me too, Dad. Also gross. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Cauliflower fucking rules. Get a little... Any big plans for this evening? Bubba John's knows what's up. Bubba John's got 5 on it. Huh. Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Will Noah be there? I asked, to no avail. Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home by midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices.
Oh.
Of course. And call me if you need anything.
Oh.
Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off and your shotgun? What? No, I mean, I don't even own a shotgun. Okay. Do you have plans tonight? My plans are kind of eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. Like, jerking it. I mean, wearing a jerkin. I'm gonna... Medieval recreation. Yep, just gonna put on my jerkin. Get the fuck out. Go. Daddy's got dad stuff to do. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off in the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the old TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although, if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Alaskas all day or just sitting around eating ice cream cakes, which I guess a baked Alaska maybe kind of is. I don't know what a baked Alaska is. Never mind. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that was about. Just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey, kiddo. You good? Lol? Winky face? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. I'm having a love affair with this ice cream sandwich. I check my watch again. and then my phone. Eating ice cream sandwiches because you're stressed out from socializing is a very Adam thing to do. And that's how you get that hot dad bod everybody wants. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? Nope. Too soon for that. I will send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hill are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating with all the yelling. So I pace around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Is she having sex with Noah? Is she pregante? Is she with a witch or a vegan? Well, I don't know any of her friends' full names. Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I'm hyperventilating. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. She could be touching a butt. Oh, thank God. It's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. How dare you stay out so late with QU4 Res 4? How dare you? Was the Dead Sea there? They're bad influences on you. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Fuck.
Ugh.
Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Oh, why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda! Look up here. Look up here, honey. I'm using my eyebrows. Don't look at my cute eyes. Look at my eyebrows. Eyebrows are where my feelings are. Whoa, we're pulling up the middle name now? Amanda, you came home after an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops or John Arenicus. You don't want me to call John, do you? Dad, you are seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you?
I don't like your attitude, Missy.
You can't talk to me like that. Are you serious? Stop treating me like I'm a child. Then stop acting like one. I told you to check in with me and you didn't. How am I supposed to trust you to make good choices when you move out if you can't even check in with me? I sit down on the couch, put my head in my hands. I'm very tired all of a sudden. Fuck, being a dad is hard. You really scared me. Just, please, don't do that again. There's scary shit out there, honey. Like cops and businessmen. Were you getting your MBA? Were you out there getting your MBA? All right. I'm going to go to bed now. What's this in your bag? Is this a business plan? Who gave this to you? Amanda closed the door to her room, and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? Wait, it's got to echo. Hang on. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. And I don't know about you, but this dad needs a drink. Let's take a quick break, and when we get back, we're going to try to make peace with our daughter and not be a shitty dad. Don't go anywhere, fam. We'll be right back.